Hi everybody and welcome back to our channel. I'm Sarah, a Canadian who now has Croatian citizenship, and I've been living in Croatia now for 12 years. Today's video is going to be about famous people, past and present, that were born in Croatia. So I did a video a while back, actually 2 videos a while back, about famous people with Croatian roots that weren't actually born in Croatia. So this is different because these people were all born right here and have either left or they are still here. Some are not alive today, some are. So this is a video dedicated to the most famous people that were born in Croatia. Just wanted to mention though that I've been enjoying my morning coffee out of this beautiful mug. Nick from Quebec, thank you so much. This is just the best gift and it was the best surprise. I love it, so thank you. My coffee tastes better out of a Tim Hortons mug. Really appreciate it though. That was really thoughtful and sweet. So thank you. All right, let's get into the video. Luka Modric. Who doesn't know the name Luka Modric nowadays? He is the most famous soccer player in Croatia and a very famous soccer player around the world. In 2018, he led Croatia to a 2nd place victory in the World Cup and he won FIFA's Best Player of the Year. So he is an amazing player and he was born in Zadar. He plays for Real Madrid and also for the Croatian national team, of course, and he will take the national team to the Euro Cup in 2024 this year at 38 years old. Or I guess if it's later in the year, maybe 39, but late 30s, captain, bringing them on to another cup. So he's a very famous Croatian. Ruđer Bošković was born in Dubrovnik in the beginning of the 18th century, and he was a very famous polymath and astronomer and was really well known for his theory of forces. He made significant contributions to astronomy and physics and was renowned for his theory of forces. Ivan Meštrović was born in the late 19th century and he is a very famous sculptor and architect from Vrpolje, Slavonia. He's considered one of the greatest sculptors of the 20th century and his works are displayed internationally. Dražen Petrović, he was born in 1964 in Šibenik and was one of the greatest basketball players to come from Croatia. He is known as the best shooting guard in European basketball history. He even had a great impact on the NBA before he unfortunately died in a car accident in his late 20s. Goran Višnjić, he was born in Šibenik in the early 70s and he is a very famous actor that was born right here in Croatia. I'd say he's probably most famous for his role as Luka Kovac on the American TV series ER, but he's also starred in many other things as well, but I think he's probably most well known for his role as Luka Kovac. Branko Lustig, he was born in Osijek in 1932 and was a very famous film producer. He was very well known for his work on Schindler's List and Gladiator, both which won Academy Awards for Best Picture. Mario Andretti was born in 1940 in Motovun, up in Istria. We actually visited his house when we were there last, I believe. Was it last time we were there? Yeah. He is one of the most successful American drivers in the history of auto racing. Faust Vrančić was born on the island of Prvić in the mid-16th century. He was a famous polymath and inventor known for his early parachute design and other contributions to engineering. Goran Ivanišević was born in Split in 1971 and he is a famous professional tennis player. He won the Wimbledon Championships in 2001 and is the only player in history to win the men's title coming from a wild card. And he is now the coach of Novak Djokovic. Ivan Vučetić was born in Hvar in the 19th century and he actually emigrated to Argentina in 1882. He was known for his pioneering work in fingerprinting and he was actually the first person to solve a crime case based on fingerprint evidence in Argentina, and that was in 1891. And from there, Argentina adopted it and it went global. So he is known for that. Mike Grgić, he was born in Desne in the Dalmatian region of Croatia, April 1st, 1923. He emigrated to the States in the 1950s and became a very notable figure in the winemaking industry in the States. He passed away last year in 2023, making him 100 years old. Mike co-founded Grgić Hills Estate in Napa Valley, which continues to be a renowned winery today. Nikola Tesla, he was born in a little village called Smiljan, and that's near Gospić here in Croatia. He has Serbian heritage village, but he was actually born in the small village of Smiljan. There is actually a museum dedicated to him right in Smiljan. So when you're driving from like Zagreb to the coast or vice versa, it's kind of on the way and you'll see signs for it. So it's a really cool place to check out. You can kind of see things that he invented and his history and that kind of thing. But he was obviously a very famous inventor, engineer, most famous for the alternating current electrical system that is obviously now used widely today. He's definitely a very famous person that was born right here in Croatia. Toni Kukoc is the next one. He was born in Split, and if anybody follows the NBA or did follow it, they surely know his name. He was a professional basketball player with the Chicago Bulls and won 3 championships with them in 96, 97, and 98, and was actually accepted into the Hall of Fame in 2021. So just a really great basketball player from Croatia. Janica Kostelic, she was a former alpine skier and one of the very best, really known as the best women alpine skier in the history of the sport. And she was born right here in Zagreb, Croatia. She has many titles. I'll just list them now for you. She won 4 Olympic golds, 5 world championship golds. She won 30 individual races, 3 overall titles, 3 slalom titles, and 4 combined titles. She was one of the best alpine skiers and definitely made her mark on the sport. Mirko Filipovic, otherwise known as Krokop, is a very famous Croatian MMA and professional kickboxer. He was born in Vinkovci, Croatia, and he's considered to be one of the greatest heavyweight kickboxers and MMA fighters of all time. In 2006, he won Pride Grand Prix champion, the 2012 K1 World Grand Prix champion, and the 2016 Rizin Grand Prix champion. So very famous fighter coming from Croatia. So those are just some of the famous people around the world that were born right here in Croatia. I'm sure I missed a bunch. Those are just the ones that we came up with now. Please leave them in the comments if you have other ones you can think of, and maybe we can even do a round 2. So that's it for this time. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you all next time.